In every heartbeat, there's a hidden universe of biological rhythms that dictate everything from when we wake to how we sleep, eat, and think. Today, we're diving into the extraordinary world of our internal clocks, the unsung heroes orchestrating our daily lives. You might not realize it, but these rhythms are as influential as the music you listen to on your way to work, or the calming waves you hear on a beach vacation. They subtly but powerfully impact our health, happiness, and even how we interact with others. Join me as we unravel the secrets of our biological rhythms, explore how they shape our existence, and discover ways to harmonize our lifestyle with our body's natural cues. Get ready to sync up with a part of yourself you've only just begun to understand. If you appreciate diving deep into the fascinating intricacies of our lives and enjoy what we're exploring together, a simple favor I ask is to hit that subscribe button. Also, make sure you don't skip any part of the video to catch every surprising detail we uncover today. As the sun sets and the world quiets down, your pineal gland starts its real work. Tucked away in the dark recesses of your brain, this small but mighty gland begins a night shift unlike any other. From 10 p.m. to 3 a.m., it becomes incredibly active, orchestrating a complex dance of hormones that profoundly impacts both your body and mind. Have you ever wondered why, as night deepens, your thoughts begin to wander down paths of deep reflection? Or why your dreams often turn vivid and intense during these hours? This heightened activity in your pineal gland is the reason behind these nocturnal shifts. During this prime time, the gland secretes various hormones, including melatonin, which does more than just help you sleep. It regulates your circadian rhythm, but also it plays a crucial role in your mental and emotional states. Think of melatonin as the conductor of an orchestra, guiding your brain through the phases of sleep, ensuring that each section comes in at the right time for optimal rest and recovery. But its influence stretches beyond the realms of sleep. It fosters a period of introspection, allowing your conscious mind to quiet down and your subconscious to surface. This shift can lead to profound personal insights and spur creativity that doesn't find space to breathe during the bustling daytime. This time window is more than just a mechanical output of hormones. It's a gateway to a broader universe, an opportunity to connect with aspects of yourself that remain obscured by the daily grind. In the stillness of the night, without the distractions of day-to-day activities, your mind can traverse beyond the immediate realities of life. This is why many spiritual traditions value the significance of nighttime meditations or practices, because they know that in these quiet hours, the pineal gland is most active and capable of facilitating deeper connections, not only within ourselves, but with the universe at large. So next time you find yourself awake in those quiet hours, consider what mysteries your pineal gland might be ready to reveal. Whether it's a sudden epiphany about a personal dilemma or a vivid dream that feels almost prophetic, these are not just random firings of a resting brain, but could be the pineal gland at work, tapping into the deeper currents of your psyche and the hidden rhythms of the natural world. It's a magical process, one that weaves together the physical, mental, and perhaps even the spiritual into the tapestry of night. When we peel back the layers of spiritual mystique surrounding the pineal gland, we find a robust physiological powerhouse at its core. This tiny gland is a crucial hormonal hub, most notably recognized for its production of melatonin. As you might know, melatonin is the key regulator of your sleep-wake cycle, signaling to your body when it's time to wind down and drift off to sleep. But the story doesn't end with just sleep regulation. The pineal gland also synthesizes other significant hormones, such as serotonin and arginine vasotocin, which are vital players in mood stabilization and fostering restful sleep. Serotonin, often dubbed the feel-good hormone, serves multiple roles, one of which is its contribution to our overall sense of well-being and happiness. During the day, it helps keep our spirits buoyant and our outlook bright. At night, it's crucial for our minds to transition smoothly into sleep mode. Arginine vasotocin, on the other hand, may not be as well known, but it's equally important. It works behind the scenes to enhance the quality of our sleep, ensuring that our sleep is not just sufficient in quantity, but also in quality, allowing us to truly rest and rejuvenate. These substances are key to our nightly rejuvenation. Think of them as nighttime repair workers, meticulously attending to the wear and tear suffered by our bodies and minds during the day. They patch up damaged cells, soothe stressed nerves, and recalibrate our internal systems. What's fascinating is that the production of these hormones doesn't just happen at random. It peaks during those late-night hours, ideally timed with our body's natural rhythm of restoration. This finely tuned hormonal activity, orchestrated by the pineal gland, not only underscores the biological basis for the gland's link to spirituality, but also highlights its critical role in our physical and mental health. As these hormones work their magic night after night, they help maintain the delicate balance that keeps us functioning at our best, both physically and emotionally. It's a perfect example of how interconnected our bodies are, and how what happens on a cellular level can influence our overall experience of life, connecting the dots between the physical processes and the spiritual experiences that define our existence. So how can you give your pineal gland a helping hand to truly thrive during those critical nightly hours? Well, it's simpler than you might think, and it starts with creating the right environment for it to do its job effectively. One of the most straightforward yet powerful things you can do is to dial down your exposure to electronic devices as bedtime approaches. You know, the screens we're all glued to, phones, tablets, laptops. These emit blue light, which can trick your brain into thinking it's still daytime, hindering melatonin production. By turning off these devices or switching to night mode an hour or two before bed, you're sending a clear signal to your pineal gland that it's night and time to ramp up melatonin secretion. Next up, consider the lighting in your environment. Dimming the lights in your home as you wind down can also support your pineal gland. Soft, warm lighting or even candlelight can make a big difference, setting the perfect ambience for your body to transition into sleep mode. This not only aids in melatonin production, but also helps you naturally relax and prepare for sleep. But let's take it a step further with something a bit more introspective: nighttime meditation. This doesn't have to be anything elaborate. Simply sitting quietly, maybe focusing on your breath, can significantly enhance the function of your pineal gland. Meditation has been shown to support hormonal balance and can elevate your mental state, allowing you to tap into deeper levels of consciousness. Even a few minutes of this practice can invite a sense of calm and clarity, paving the way for those profound spiritual revelations that seem to visit in the quiet of the night. These practices are not just about improving sleep, they're about enhancing your overall quality of life. By actively engaging in these simple habits, you're tuning into your body's natural rhythms and giving your pineal gland the optimal conditions it needs to function at its best. This, in turn, can lead to improved sleep quality, better mood regulation, and perhaps even those elusive moments of spiritual clarity that deepen your connection to the universe. So why not give it a try tonight? Turn off the tech, dim the lights, and give yourself a few quiet moments to reflect and reset. Your pineal gland and your whole self might just thank you for it. The pineal gland isn't just a fascinating physiological structure, it's a bridge to the profound, steeped in historical and spiritual significance across various cultures. Historically, it has been revered as a critical portal to deeper understanding and consciousness. Let's take a moment to journey through some of this rich tapestry of beliefs that highlight the pineal gland's revered place in human spirituality. Starting with the Western philosophical tradition, René Descartes, the renowned 17th century philosopher, famously dubbed the pineal gland as the seat of the soul. He believed it to be the principal seat of the soul and the place in which all our thoughts are formed. According to Descartes, this small gland located deep in the brain was where the material body and the immaterial soul interacted, making it a vital bridge between the physical and spiritual realms. His perspective opened up a whole new dimension to understanding human consciousness and has influenced philosophical thought profoundly. Shifting to ancient Egypt, the pineal gland is symbolically represented by the Eye of Horus. This iconic symbol was not just a protective talisman, but also a representation of knowledge, health, and prosperity. The Egyptians associated it with insight and higher wisdom, suggesting a deep understanding of the metaphysical aspects of the pineal gland, which they considered an inner eye that provided perception beyond ordinary sight. In Eastern traditions, particularly within Hinduism, the pineal gland aligns with the Ajna chakra, also known as the third eye chakra. This chakra is the center of intuition and foresight, located at the point between the eyebrows, and is said to be the seat of wisdom and consciousness. The third eye is a mystical entity believed to provide perception beyond ordinary sight, facilitating access to esoteric states, enlightenment, and a deeper understanding of the universe. Spiritual practices such as yoga and meditation focus on awakening the third eye, tapping into its potential to see beyond the physical and into the deeper layers of reality. These cultural and spiritual insights suggest that the pineal gland serves as more than just a physical entity governing hormonal functions. It is perceived as a key to unlocking the human potential for wisdom, elevating one's spiritual vibrancy and transcending the confines of ordinary reality. Through meditation, mindfulness, and other spiritual practices that stimulate the pineal gland, many seek to access this intuitive understanding and higher consciousness, striving for a comprehensive grasp of not only their inner selves, but also the larger cosmic play at hand. So, as we discuss the pineal gland, we are not just talking about a part of our physical anatomy, but a profound symbol that bridges the physical with the metaphysical, offering pathways to spiritual clarity and deeper truths. This sacred perspective invites us to explore how our innermost thoughts and spiritual perceptions are influenced by this tiny but mighty gland. There's something truly magical about the late-night hours, especially between 10 p.m. and 3 a.m., when the world quiets and the hustle of the day fades into serene stillness. During these hours, your mind tends to clear, and what many describe as the spiritual veil, that thin boundary between the mundane and the mystical, seems to lift. It's as if the noise of daily life dims, and the deeper, more introspective layers of your consciousness come forward to speak. This period is not just a time for sleep, but an opportunity for profound personal connection and introspection. This is the perfect time to engage in practices like deep meditation or reflective journaling, which can significantly enhance the function of your pineal gland. Meditation, in particular, helps to quieten the conscious mind and allows you to tap into deeper levels of your subconscious. It can be a simple guided visualization or a more in-depth meditation technique focusing on the breath or a mantra. Such practices help align your physical and spiritual self by stimulating the pineal gland, believed to be the physical bridge to higher consciousness. Reflective journaling, another wonderful tool for these hours, allows you to document thoughts, feelings, and insights that arise when the mind is clear and more receptive to deeper understandings. Writing down your experiences not only helps in processing those thoughts, but can also facilitate a greater connection with your inner self. It's a form of self-dialogue, where you can converse with your deeper self without interruption or judgment. Just sitting in silence can also be profoundly powerful. In the quiet of these hours, without the distraction of daily activities, you can practice being present with yourself, observing thoughts as they come and go, which can be a meditative practice in itself. This simple act can stimulate the pineal gland, fostering a deeper internal connection and enhancing your overall sense of well-being. Many people report experiencing more profound spiritual awakenings and a clearer intuition when they engage in these practices during the late hours. There's a reason why so many spiritual traditions value the significance of night for spiritual practices. It's believed that during these hours, when the pineal gland is most active, individuals are more likely to experience revelations and epiphanies that can have a lasting impact on their lives. So whether you're a seasoned meditator or just beginning to explore your spiritual side, consider setting aside some time during these special hours to connect with your inner self. The peace and clarity you gain from these nightly sessions can be transformative, offering not just rest for your body, but also renewal for your mind and spirit. Embrace this quiet time as your personal space to grow, reflect, and connect on a deeper level. It's a precious window where you can truly listen to the whispers of your soul and perhaps discover aspects of yourself that daylight hours rarely reveal. As we close today's journey into the rhythms that dance within us, remember that understanding ourselves better can lead to profound changes in how we live and love. Thank you for being a part of our chosen community, exploring the deeper truths of our existence. Don't go just yet. Check out one of the suggested videos on the screen to continue this fascinating exploration with us. Your presence truly enriches our collective journey.